Greetings from the Erie Coast. This is Mad Shad. On this hot and humid Sunday. Wow, it's hot. Sweating in my beard. It's a good day though. I mean, it's cloudy skies. Almost 90 degrees. Wow, almost 90 degrees. It's not raining. President didn't have his head evacuated. Today's a good day. Tell you about those who did not have a good day. Those Americans that are trapped in Afghanistan left there by Trader Joe's militia/head cooperative regime. At least we forget that 13 servicemen and women died at Abbey Gate, Kabul, Afghanistan, along with 2 other poor souls. There plus people lost arms and legs and limbs. Things that don't grow back, a lot of them service members as well. Every day, never forget. And never forget whose fault this is. Deploy knife hands. But there was hope. Folks getting him out. We the people. Task Force Argo, Task Force Pineapple, Project Exodus, Project Dynamo Christian Coalition, Mighty Oak Foundation, just to name a few. And at least we forget that 700, 800 plus individuals are still incarcerated over the J6 debacle. 1,500 are being awaiting trial. Still incarcerated over the J6 debacle. Hell, there's political prisoners without sentencing, without bail, torture, solitary confinement conditions. Someone lost an eye. There have been suicides. A lot of moms and dads in prison. Every day, never forget. And never forget whose fault this is. And yes, definitely deploy more knife hands. But there's hope. Thousands of people, family, friends, loved ones, charitable organizations, law firms doing pro bono work, even some senators, congressmen, representatives, judges, former president, and soon-to-be president, and the Supreme Court getting into the fray. Meanwhile, if you haven't heard, well, President Trump survived an assassination attempt. Yes. President Trump survived assassination attempt. Regardless of what you hear, regardless of how they spin it, which is the most chilling of all the things, of all the details coming out of this, that and the incompetence and negligence of the upper echelon motherfuckers. Speaking about Miss Gretchen, the DEI hire, United States Secret Service. They for a long time now, Trump and even RFK, he doesn't have Secret Service detail. He has his own detail. Trump has his own detail too. Always has, but he has loyal followers that have been with him from the Secret Service since he was in his presidency. But they asked the director for additional support, and she denied them. She's been denying them for quite some time. And yes, she is a DEI hire. Diversity, equity, and inclusion. See, this is the insidiousness of the tyrannical regime with the DEI. It's in the corporations. It's in the military. It's in everything. That's how they infiltrate. So, during this rally, there were some failures, right? And a police chief that was in the crowd, who was protecting his wife from the gunfire, lost his life. Not to mention, a few other people got shot, president included, and of course the shooter. Right. And so I'm hearing this trend, this finger pointing thing going on against the snipers, the security detail, the police, and all that. Yeah, there were some failures, but they were understaffed. They were a lot of things were left out. Could it have been intentional or unintentional? See, that's the thing. But I know that the actions of the Secret Service and the security detail, when it was time, were spot on. Those guys did their job. They did their job. If you don't know anything about the actions that happen during a crisis situation of this nature, you're really not qualified to pass judgment on anyone. Shit happens. Shit happens really fast. And people react differently. The actions of the snipers on the rooftop near Trump, they did their job, and they did their job well. The Secret Service that grabbed him and escorted him away did their job well. So I don't want to hear this bullshit, which I have heard already. That, oh, well, you know, it's the failure of this and the failure of that. Shit happens. Shit happens. People react. And that's it. That's all it is. You know? There, remember the old loop, right? Observe, orientate, decide, action. There were some failures, yes. You know, the allowing the area to be the area where the shooter occupied to be uncovered. It was covered. It was covered by observation and limited observation, right? The snipers were scanning the area. They don't know that this guy is climbing the roof. They don't know. Nobody told them that, oh, that area is unsecure, and that people, they probably seen that people were just hanging around, you know, drinking beers and partying and, you know, having a cookout. And then, who's this guy? There could have been, there were, you know, perimeter detail walking around. But you know, it's all compartmentalized. It's you have this sector to take care of. You got this sector to take care of, and it's an interlocking sector, interlocking thing that everybody does their job, and that's their area of responsibilities. Then when it all happens, everything goes to shit, right? It's like, oh fuck, what? You know, it's. You know, now everything's going 100 miles an hour. When everything was just nice and cool and chill and routine. And then boom, something pops off. And then people have to react. You're always behind the power curve. You know, proactive, reactive, right? Being proactive, you can be proactive as much as you want. But when something happens, you're still going to be reactive. So that's just the truth of the matter. Shit happens. So, you know, shout out to these amazing men and women that this is their job, right? I have to say success. Absolute success. They handled it well. Yes, rounds were able to impact their principal, the president himself, their principal that they're guarding and trying to protect. Yes, rounds did impact him and others as well. things were not, the shooting was not prevented. It was allowed to happen through whatever acts that took place to put it there. But there's a part of me, and man, I'm not a religious person. I am kind of, but divine intervention was definitely witnessed today, yesterday. Divine intervention was definitely witnessed yesterday. I'd say that God deflected the bullets. God made the guy, the shooter, a bad shot. Whatever the case may be, the planets were aligned, the wind blew at the right time, whatever, the universe said no, not today. Whatever the case may be, divine intervention definitely happened. That was an easy shot. Really easy shot, 130, 150 yards away, AR-15 platform. Extremely easy shot. Now, is it an easy shot under a stressful situation? No, probably not. Not unless you've trained in that situation. Not unless you're familiar with that situation and you're able to counteract that, right? So, yeah, I have to chalk it up to divine intervention. I really do. I don't say that lightly. So, yes, update. Team Devildawg. He just took a shower. He's been in contact with folks. He's up and walking around. He's eating. He's probably still a little groggy and sore, right? He's got a nice little scar on his head. It's gonna be an interesting topic of conversation for the rest of his life. But go Team Devildawg. Go Team Devildawg. He is doing well. Go TeamLinda. Go TeamLinda. Fuck cancer. She's kicking ass and taking names, getting strong by the day. Go TeamJoe. Go TeamJoe. Joe is doing the same, battling addiction, and he's making it happen. So check out Team Devildawg and Team Joe Morgan. Linda doesn't have a channel, but give them all thoughts and prayers and intentions. And where's Charity? She's impatient. This has been Mad Shad and Charity. Every day, never forget.